Hello everyone, this is Zolandeland Gaming and Memes here back with another Minecraft video, and today, as some of you might recognize, I'm back on board the Grand Zolandeland, and that's the bow, but that's new. It's a crane. Big boy crane. Because I've actually made a dock. Well, I'm building the dock. There's gonna be more stuff, and I've started the interior. I've finished third class, finished second class, finished the crew areas pretty much. I'm beginning first class. I'm gonna add more ships here, dry docks, gantries, repair cranes, more ocean liners, and maybe a small industrial area. And this is like a platform for trains carrying coal, some cranes to put the coal onto the ship, and some other stuff. And it's a third class entrance, which is actually kind of weird because it looks better than the second class entrance, which is also weird because the first class entrance doesn't exist yet, but that's because of a yet. I will not show you second class or first class, but I'll do a brief overview of third class, but that's a sneak peek of second class, a bigger sneak peek. It looks pretty dark now because of the shaders, and that's a sneak peek of first class. Again, pretty dark because of shaders. But it's not that dark when you actually go inside because these shaders are pretty cool. And this is like where you'd cross the tracks. So this is like you'd check your your ticket actually, because it's 100 years ago. So this ship, I'd say it was built in, my story for the ship is that it was designed, it's not a real ship, obviously. So my story was that it was designed in 1917. It was designed before the World War I, but it stopped in 1917 because of World War I, and then finished in 1919. So it has some older designs, but it's kind of weird because the ship is called Grand Zolandeland, so it's based off an Nesmopian thing, but Nesmopi didn't exist when the ship is supposed to exist. But this is an alternate reality, I guess. So you have to go into third class, these gangways. This is like the gathering open third class open room, and then some corridors, and then I'm actually kind of proud of what I did here. This is actually the smoke funnel piping. So if you go down the funnel, this actually goes all the way up to the top of the ship, and that's also one of them there. And these are just rooms, all of them are the same. Here, that's one room, like sink slash toilet. Well, I guess it'd be the sink because they have actual special toilets, or separate toilets. And then the rooms at the end here are actually slightly bigger because they have a window and they have more room. But it's quite dark with these shaders actually. There's no lights at the end of the corridors. And here is more rooms, and this is a bathroom, shower room, whatever. Shower room actually. It's quite, chock-a-blocked words, because you need, like, all these people need the shower. And then downstairs, pretty much the exact same thing. When I said this was the funnel piping, this is actually first class. Behind here is funnel piping, and here this floor is all third class. That's funnel piping. And there's actually, I'll go there now. There's a what's it called? Mail room and storage room. Well, this is the cargo hold actually. Sneak peek of first class. And then the mail room is actually in here, so we go through. Mail sorting room. These are the closest thing I can get to, like, these mail things. I don't know what they actually are. Smokers. They kind of look like you can put mail stuff in there. And these are just the sorters, I guess. I don't really know what you can go on this room. And then some shelves for the sorting. And this is just another corridor for here. This is a mess of corridors if you haven't already noticed. There's some storage room dotted around in occasional places. And then if you go to the aft end of this deck, and that's the bathroom again that we passed earlier, there's a deck below. And this is directly below where we entered the ship. And this is actually such a mess of corridors, because if you enter here and your room is right behind these walls, what you have to do is you have to go here, You go into this corridor, turn right, and then you're here. So instead of just going through that wall, which is actually a door, I don't know why it's a door, it shouldn't be a door. Instead of just going through there, you have to go all the way around, which is kind of stupid, but it's cool because I feel like Titanic had that. Because I've been looking at a lot of deck plans of Titanic, and it's kind of weird. And here are just some more bathrooms, the big bathrooms, with the galley, the back. I'm just doing a quick overview. That's crew area, so we don't go there yet because that's dark area. It's supposed to be there. Yep, it's not. So I need to fix on the other side. This is a good thing about doing overviews. You get to see stuff you haven't seen of stuff. And these are just pantries and stuff. And then above us is the crew dining room. I won't show that. Actually, I might as well. But I can't go through the crew staircase. You have to go through the normal staircase. Why don't you do a sneak peek of that? The third class. Sneak peek. And that's the third class main staircase. There's a dome thing. And then these are just extra rooms. This is a bathroom. That's actually a room. Okay. So yeah, this is the third class area of the ship. And I'm planning on doing a smaller ocean liner there, maybe a tender here, like a couple tenders or something. These are supposed to be for the cranes, the tracks, and maybe even some trains, because you know you can join the tracks. That's like the passenger line. There's gonna be a passenger stop there for the ship, and then the cargo train can go down this track and into here for some other ships. And then there could probably be warehouses and stuff. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I haven't made how to build a cruise ship episodes lately because I've just not been motivated and I've been addicted to building this. Another sneak peek of first class. That's actually second class. That's first class. Because if I basically divide the ship, I'll go the other side because there's nothing in the way. Basically dividing the ship, it would be all of this deck and up until about there is third class. All of this deck up until about here is third class. The rest of it is first class. This is all of second class, except for the grand staircase, which goes about here. These four windows are all first class to the front, and then from that window onwards to the back is all second class, and then the rest is all first class. But the entire back of the ship, like from about where the superstructure cuts off, pretty much all of this is all crew, except for the third class dining room, which is about there. So yeah, and then this is going to be a third class hangout area, I guess. This is actually my second time trying to make the ship on the interior of the ship. The first time, it's kind of embarrassing. I tried doing a fill command because I was too lazy to, because you can't fill stuff with water because the water's in the way. So I tried draining that water, but it just drained like the entire ocean, and the world still doesn't load and it just crashes my game every time I try to load it. So I've given up for during all of March and April, and then I've restarted this again at the end of April because I had a lot of motivation and inspiration from Google and actually Pinterest, surprisingly, which I've never used before. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more updates on this, then hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day. Please stay safe through these rough times. And yeah, tell me if you like these shaders. Actually, these are Chocopic, I think. Chocopic. These are like my favorite ones that I have. I'm not too sure about the glass though. At least this one. Like on the windows, it's fine, but I'm not too sure about the smoke glass. Okay, anyway, we'll end it on the crane because why not? This isn't exactly the most realistic. I don't know what you have inside a crane. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can't see the water. It's a floating ship. We're in space. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.